How's it going, guys? So it's Monday afternoon, the sun's out again. Arsenal are just making moves on that chessboard, and we've done the checkmate. King's been captured, and Gyökeres is coming to Arsenal. Now, I don't want to just talk about Gyökeres today. There's a lot to get through. Obviously, Gyökeres is going to be done. We've managed to come to an agreement, and there's a lot going on at Arsenal at the minute. So look, Ethan Nwaneri, Fabrizio has said last night that a deal in principle has been agreed. So all we've got to do now is get Ethan to sign on the dotted line. Once that's been done, it's peace of mind. We've got our best talent, young talent tied down in Ethan Nwaneri, Miles Lewis-Skelly, and then Max Dowman is in there as well. Obviously, he's said, and his father's come out and said how much they're Arsenal inside out. So yeah, look. What I also want to say is Mosquera deal done. Here we go from Fabrizio again. There's just move after move. This is the Arsenal we want to get used to, making moves in the transfer window rapidly. Look, we've got more than a month left until the league kicks off. Well, just over a month. It kicks off on the 15th, I believe, on the Friday, but we play on the Sunday, the last game of the weekend, because it's away to Old Trafford and they want it on TV and all that lot. So look, there's not long left before the season kicks off, and we're getting our most important signings done over the line, which is amazing. And like I said, we want to get used to this as much as we can. So what I also want to say is there's news about Eze. Arsenal apparently want to do business with Crystal Palace after all this is done. And furthermore, Madueke's first part of his medical has been finalised, it's been complete, and the second one's going to be taking place anytime now. And Arsenal will be announcing Madueke more than likely tomorrow. Don't forget, he's come from USA early last week, and more or less everything will be done. The confirmation video, all that, I believe that will all already have been recorded. So look, it's an amazing transfer window so far. Excuse me about the noise there. I'm on the road at the minute, but look, all I want to say is we've got to go out next season rapidly, straight away, and just thump Man United the first game, get another 3 points against Leeds, and if we can get a draw at Anfield, we'll take that all day. And then just keep on winning. Gyökeres has said we've not seen the best of him yet, and he believes he's one of the best strikers in the world out there at the minute. And the way he's shown the love for Arsenal, honestly, it makes me happy to be an Arsenal fan, because when you got players sacrificing their whole life and careers just to come to Arsenal, it just shows how big we are. Madueke, for example, he left the Club World Cup just to come to Arsenal. This could have been delayed, and he could have got a winner's medal. I'm not sure if he will still get one because he's not officially an Arsenal player yet. But it just shows how big we are. Once Arteta makes that phone call, they come running. We are a massive club, and we've just got to get those trophies over the line. Gyökeres, I believe, if he's in the team consistently next season, which obviously he will be, he's got to get us 25 goals, and I think he's capable of doing that. I hope he takes the penalties as well. I want him to take it away from Saka. It's no disrespect, but he's our goal scorer. That's what we got him for. I've seen his penalties for Sporting. He bangs every single one of them in. He scored 2 against Man City last season, 2 penalties, hat-trick with a 3rd goal. So it's good news, and we just want to make sure we get these signings done as soon as possible before we go out for pre-season. Wherever we go in Asia, I think it is. Now look, I know we're all waiting for the massive here we go from Fabrizio for Viktor Gyökeres, but I'm pretty sure that'll be done today or tomorrow. 100%, everything's been done. His medical's been booked. He's coming over to the UK now, and everything's been finalised. The little pieces have been put together in the jigsaw. We're just dotting the I's and crossing the T's now. That's all that's left for this deal because we've struck it, and we've got our main man. Can you believe it? We've got our main man. That's massive news. It is huge news, and I'm just so happy that we're actually going to be playing with an out-and-out striker after all this time. The last out-and-out striker we had was probably Lacazette. I don't even count Aubameyang in there because Aubameyang's played on the left a lot and Lacazette's played up front. It's Lacazette and Giroud. You can't count Jesus, Havertz. You can't put Trossard in there. And a few others that we've had. It's got to be Lacazette. And that's Arsene Wenger's signing. But look, Arteta doesn't buy many forwards. He's believed in the youth that he's had in Martinelli, Saka, for example. But he's getting the biggest one now, and we've got to. Our ambition next season is to win the league now. There's no other ifs and buts about it. We've got to go out there and win the league now. So yeah, it's just good news. It's good news, man, and it's good being an Arsenal fan at the minute. In terms of the transfer window, look, it's just going to go by rapidly again this July, and then we're into August, and hopefully we can get Gyökeres and all the rest of them, playing for Arsenal in the pre-season, and then I'm pretty sure Gyökeres is going to want to prove a massive point to Arsenal on the first day of the season, and against his former manager in a big stadium at Old Trafford. He's going to make his name there, I've got a feeling. Who knows, might get a hat-trick. So, yeah, it's just, it's good, man, it's good. I'm happy. I think all Arsenal fans are happy at the minute, and we've just got to crack on now, let Arteta and Berta do their job, and hopefully we'll get the signings done this week, and yeah, just go all out for the league next season. So look, any news about Gyökeres, I'm going to release it, and who knows, he's maybe wearing the number 14 shirt, the number 10, or maybe the number 9 if Jesus gets stripped, although I do feel as though that's a bit snide if that happens, but it is what it is. It's business, isn't it? And Jesus he's gone down the pecking order massively, because it's going to be Gyökeres, Havertz, and then Jesus. We could even play Trossard up front. Mikel Merino's an option. So Jesus, I believe if he's not going this summer, it's his last season at Arsenal. So I'll catch you on the next one.